Hey, it's LongestSoloEver here on LongestSoloEver 2, and today we're reacting to One More Night by Rockit Music. The Five Nights at Freddy's movie came out last week, and there are so many amazing songs for us to check out. Last time we listened to CG5 and JT Music's Ballad of the Walking Machines, and today we're checking out a song from Rockit Music. I think this is the first time we've heard Rockit Music on this channel. I've listened to their stuff before, but this is their first time on LSE too, so I'm excited. But first, if you like hearing people talk about music, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more videos like this one posted every week. I just want to say I really appreciate that they titled this the best FNAF movie song. So this is a common thing you'll do in titling songs for YouTube. Like, you won't just name the video the name of the song, you will usually start with what it's about. So No Exit is the Amazing Digital Circus song, No Exit. And FNAF Security Breach Ruin song, What Remains of Me. Like, you're gonna start with the thing that's gonna catch people's eye because they don't know your song name yet. But this is just the best way of titling. This is the best one. This is the one. Listen to this one, nothing else. Some spooky chords. Oh! Yes! Can we talk about those textures? We have so many different sounds hitting us at once, and it hits so hard. This is so good already. Okay, I hear like 4 distinct sounds I want to talk about. Aside from the drums, which the drums just sound huge, they're punching you right in the face, but there are 4 sounds layered on top of those that are building most of what we're hearing right now, and they're all really cool. One is this horn stab sample, and I actually think I know like exactly which one it is, believe it or not, because it's one I've used a whole lot. Yeah, this is definitely it. Take a listen. That's it, right? We hear that? You can hear that on the, it's doing those big hits to introduce the chords. And I think there's also just like a distorted electric guitar layered over top of that, playing just big chunky power chords on the same thing. Now, as an answer to that, in like a call and response situation, we have these strings playing this high chord like, that just comes in right after that stab. Take a listen. Right there. It's so cool. And then finally, we have this distorted, is it a bass? Is it a synth? It sounds like Mick Gordon's Doom soundtrack, like the 2016 one, where you just have like the sound of chainsaws being used as guitars. That's what I'm hearing, that's answering after this whole section. So cool. It hits so hard.
Turn the cameras on.
Yeah.
Do they like it? Another night alone, only me. I need to check.
Okay, this is so like Mick Gordon influenced. I love this. We brought things down from that big intense intro to this kind of smaller texture. We brought down the intensity so we could focus in on the vocals that have just introduced.
Check them all on the night shift. I heard a dial tone. Who could it be?
Notice how in the second half of this harmony came in. The first half of the verse was just the melody. But the second time around, and it kind of serves to open up the sound a little bit. Anytime you have more than one thing singing something, it actually feels a little less direct, and it spreads out the sound just a little bit over your ears. Listen to the difference in texture from the first half of this verse to the second. Here's our solo vocal.
Do they like it? Another night alone, only me.
Here's the harmony.
I need to check them all on the night shift.
That's nice.
I heard a dial tone. Who could it be?
And that, it sounds like an elephant trumpeting. That's just like this synth. It's probably got a ton of detuning on it and then distortion thrown over top of that, which just turns it into like this shambling mass of sound. It's one of my favorite effects.
Freddy's on the microphone, I know he's gonna sing about it. Molly's strumming with the killer melody.
That heavy guitar from the intro's back.
Chica's got a cupcake, what a weird thing. Everybody's here to see the horror of the century. It's time.
Yes! I was hoping for that chord. I was hoping for that chord. Yeah. This one right here. This whole time we're playing around in E minor. And we're going back and forth between E and then like D sharp. We're not getting a ton of notes to imply exactly what is happening over D sharp, but what's really important is this tension between our home chord and then it wants to go back, right? And so we're in this dark minor kind of space, but then this pre-chorus comes in and we're suddenly on these happy major chords that everybody's... And that's like such a nice contrast to this dark minor sound. And then we get this beautiful note, this dominant chord. And you can hear this, we're in E minor. But we have this note come in, and we hear it in the vocals, we hear it in the chord. That wasn't in the scale. This D sharp isn't in the scale. This is actually borrowed from a different scale called the harmonic minor scale. This is a like kind of eerie classical sounding version of the minor scale. It sounds like this. It's a really cool tonality, and they're using that just at the last minute here in this pre-chorus. Taking us back to E minor, right?
One more night, here we go.
Yeah. Back to that E to D sharp. I love the high vocals here. I love that we're moving into this other range of their voice. This is so cool. I love the lyrics we're choosing here. They feel so good from like a rhyming and pronunciation perspective. Like I talked about this a bit in the No Exit video, but I'm a really, really big fan of how words feel when you sing them. And the way those stress patterns fall in the words, the emphasis on the syllables, the way it feels is super important to me. And they nailed it here. It's so cool.
One more night, here we go.
Fear is something we know is such a good line. It's so much fun to just hear. Yes. I love those answers. Do you hear those little like background call outs? These are such subtle little things you can do in your song that just elevate it and make it so much more like singable and fun. It's great. We got 3-part harmony here. We got their secrets sit behind, and then their secrets sit, their secrets sit. That's so much fun. Oh, I think we actually got an answer as to what the chord is now. That's a D sharp diminished chord. So we're going E minor to D sharp diminished. This is fun.
Pure evil's coming from inside. They're savages with masks. Cannot look in the past.
This animation's fantastic, by the way.
Freddy's on the microphone, I know he's gonna sing about it. Molly's strumming with the killer melody. Foxy on the hook, patching up to see about it. Chica's got a cupcake, what a weird thing.
That line's funny to me. That sticks out to me a little.
Everybody's here to see the horror of the century. It's time.
Does that line give anyone else Backstreet Boys vibes in like a really good way? Like I feel like this pre-chorus in particular captures like the 90s like extreme pop aesthetic. I really like it.
One more night, here we go. Something we know.
This is so good. Such a good groove. Oh. Breakdown. Did you hear those reversed sounds? The way it suddenly just like flips around and you get these whoosh, whoosh, whooshing sounds flying at you. Listen to that. I love this kind of thing. Right here. So good. Pre-chorus, but it's heavier now.
One more night, here we go. You cannot fight it.
Fake out chorus. That drop. Yeah. And just keep that beat rolling. It's so good. Just keep playing it. I love that just chopped samples in there. So good. So freaking cool. I love it. Oh, I love listening to these because it gives me so many ideas for songs I want to write. Amazing work to Rockit Music on this song. I love it. This is one of my favorite nerdcore songs I've heard in a while. It hits really hard in a way that just like I want music in general to hit for me. And I haven't been able to find anything like along these lines lately, so this is perfect. If you like this video, please hit subscribe down below for more videos like this one posted every week. And if there's something you'd like me to react to, leave it in the comments down below and we'll check it out. As always, this video is brought to you by Quick Start Music. It's my collection of online music production courses built to help you learn to make music the way you want to. If you use the code LSE at checkout, you'll get 50% off your first month. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.